remember being, when I was a child, there would be certain kids. I was more of a loner, and I still am as an adult. Pretty much most of my life, it turned out that way, and it's not because I'm a problem child or problem adult. It's because I'm different, and I won't tolerate certain shit. I won't tolerate disrespect, and I won't tolerate stupidity. Are there really adults? Are you really grown-ass adults, for those of you who do this, where you'd have to get a reaction? I can see why your parents don't speak to you anymore. It's embarrassing, not for me. I'm proud of who I became. The fact that there are still people engaging in it's let me tap you and then na 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 na, but you're 40, 50, and for some of you, you're friggin' 60 years old. It's a sickness. You're sick. They're going to have a Gang Stalkers Anonymous. You really are. You're going to make so much money off of it. I would, if insurance companies, I would factor that in. When I leave this and I'm where I'm supposed to be with who I'm supposed to be there with, there are going to be people killing themselves. Unfortunately, this doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make it less true. I believe, but I'm not sure, that there are children who are very gifted, who are being shown things in their dream, because when people like me tell certain individuals, you think we're crazy because we're adults. You think people that have, we call them psychic gifts, and now it becomes this weird thing. When a child tells you, though, now it gets a little more serious. And there's a boy who's super gifted. He's going to go on and do great things. I would keep this child. I don't know, he may already be a child that doesn't have many friends. That's great for you, that you're special. There's nothing wrong with you. He had a dream. Was it cockroaches in there? Oh, there's another child that had a dream about something about cockroaches. I want to see what cockroaches stand for. Spirits mean spiritually, but yeah, stand for cockroaches. I guess some of your adversaries could have come back as cockroaches already. He had a dream about me leaving here and people slitting their throats and shooting themselves on the street because they couldn't be around Philly, is what I heard. There's a fine line between being a prophet, which that word annoys me, being someone who can predict the future based off of experience and logic. It's really that simple. Logic has been complete. It's a has-been. Logic needs to come back. Logic, we rely on Google Assistant, and what's the other one? Is that Cortana or something? I don't use either one of them. We rely on voice texting. Everything is done for us. Alexa. It has completely dumbed down the world. It's easy to say when someone like me and many others are like this, that you can actually predict outcomes with your brain. That people will now say that you actually created it because things that you said before have happened. It's the perspective that someone's looking at it from. I never thought I would be 50 years old and being gang stalked. I wake up, I don't bother anybody. They're already around me. They put speakers around me. They put devices around me. They chant stupid shit. It just shows me your brains are fucking melted. And I'm tired of people using fentanyl as an excuse. There are Suboxone doctors. There are ways to get to this. If you really wanted it, you would be able to get off the shit. It's easier for you. See, I shouldn't have exposed that the shit was being put in food, because a lot of you ran with that. And you started doing it figuring, well, I mean, I can use this excuse. Who the hell starts using fentanyl after 40? It's laziness. And it has nothing, laziness to me means it's not just physical, it's mental laziness. Your brains are deteriorating because you don't challenge your brains. I hope that a doctor could do a CAT scan of someone who has been on fentanyl for a while as opposed to someone who's not on it, just to see what the shit looks. I'm sure you already have. If you could post that somewhere, I'll look on Google. I'm sure it's already there. I don't spend a lot of time on social media. Some of you were destined to be stars and wealthy. I mean wealthy. Tycoon, I just heard. And you wound up in the gutter. Body snatched. I really do hope that somebody's doing this too. Creating an updated version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Here we go. Tell me about this body snatch. Alligator. Reptilian. One of the traits of Reptilian is thinking that everything is about you. Taking everything personally. I'm not gonna, besides the shit that I already spoke about how there's darkness there, which some of us are comfortable with dark. Once you start messing with certain things, I can't be around you anymore. And that would be children. I'm not even as opposed to human sacrifice or even organ trafficking. Part of evolution? Children, no. These would be, I think that's what they want to talk about. And active online green. Oh, wow. Okay, I know exactly what this is. These are people that have platforms that you're watching. If you're noticing differences in the way that they read cards or their content, their attitude, short fused, yeah, angry. They are also mixing lies and truth. These people can be they can be bought. This would be paying for views. For some people that had a huge following, there are individuals noticing a difference in not only the kind of content that you're posting, but the comments that you're allowing now. And it's letting people know that you were offered something. You sold your soul. This is definitely black magic, though, with the friggin' magician, with that's black. That's a different. That's Satanism right there. But like I said, I'm not even against Satanism. Are you noticing some people have a ton of views and their content's not even interesting? Causing chaos. The whole point is they may not even know that they're shape-shifted. How would you really know? Does a full reptilian know that they're actually a reptilian? I mean, for those that live underground, do you know when you shapeshift into a certain human, do you know that you are actually a reptilian? If they erased your memory, I don't know how it goes. I'm not one. But the whole point is to lower the frequency. They could be intentionally trying to make you angry in certain ways. Chase. It does seem like 90% of the planet is actually reptilian. I'm conflicted with this because I don't like chaos. I don't like arguing. I don't like drama, and it seems like these individuals do. I'm not sure if these individuals can manifest on their own because they're so low vibrational. they need to sacrifice, and some they need to do nefarious, fucked up shit in order to gain. Their electromagnetic field is way off. I'm wondering if you get some type of karma for it's everything is energy, right? Do you, when you're watching certain things and it's going into your subconscious, this could be here just to do a subconscious mind flush repeatedly, especially if you do spiritual shit. I haven't really done that. I believe that I have control over my emotions. It may not be 100% of the time. I don't claim to be perfect. And there goes someone. You said you're the perfect woman. I absolutely did. I absolutely did, sugar. But you forgot the rest of the fucking statement. I said I am the perfect woman when it comes to a partnership, whether it's friendship, business, yeah, you don't like being wrong, a relationship, a marriage. I work well with people. Yeah. Full-fledged reptilian, you don't. The need for power and control and to be right all the time, that to me are horrible traits in anyone, whether you're a reptilian or you're something else. This is the children. It is very possible that some of you are watching and even donating to child traffickers and you're losing. If you, first of all, once again, thanks for the donations again. Okay, and yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me that I feel like a lot of people are intentionally, because you like seeing, in some sick way, you like seeing me stuck. It doesn't matter how much I've helped you, how much money I have fucking found for some of you guys, your password, nothing. And yet you'll engage with some of these people through work. You'll watch them on social media and you'll give them money. So here it is. From this point forward, whoever you're donating to, it matters. It's going to matter when something comes back to you. All right? Donate to the people who deserve it, and stop donating to people just because of the color of their skin, going both ways, or their ethnicity, even if it's something else. Give to the people who deserve it, and then that shit comes back to you. That's the whole point. You see this thing on the top there? That it comes back. It's constant flow of what you put out. So if you want the pride on a lot of people's, I'm not going to donate to this one. And I know I'm not the only one. Whatever your reasons are, we're probably Heyokas. We're probably true Heyokas, and we trigger you in something. We're not doing it to make an enemy out of you. We can't help the fact that this is how we are. We are actually created to help you in some way. You need to change your perspectives on this. It's not everyone, but a lot of you do. Goodbye.